so we have with us here Mr. Trey. You're like my unofficial co-host because out of the 3 episodes you were in 2. So, so feel very special.
I'm here.
So how are you today?
I'm chilling, man. I just got off work. I'm tired.
Tired?
But I want to turn up though. So
okay, so we gonna turn up though.
Yeah.
So last time we spoke to you, Bars Over Everything 1 was about to drop.
Yeah.
So tell us how the masses responded to that.
Well, the masses loved it actually. I wasn't expecting that kind of like response to it. So it was like overwhelming a little bit, and then the connects and the people that started hitting me up about it was just, I was like, from that I can do way better than that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to put out this mixtape. Not even didn't want to wait so long and sit on it. I wanted to get to work ASAP.
Yeah.
Because I felt like that was just cool. I can do something way better. So.
And we saw you you were doing mad shows. You were everywhere, like a little mixtape tour you had going on. So now the people, like, they know and they're waiting for the second one to drop, which is what we're talking about today.
Yes.
So, what are your expectations for Bars Over Everything 2?
If the first one got that kind of, traction and, attention, then I think this next one should really take the buzz to another level because I really went all out on it.
Right.
Like, all out on it. So this next one should be a little crazy. I'm expecting a lot from it. I can't lie. If it don't, I would be disappointed.
I feel like you'll do good regardless. So, like, what are some differences that, like, the fans will notice right away from 1 and the difference from 2?
They will see the lyrical growth, like, from the intro, period, and how I can, deliver words and switch them and flip them. From the intro, they're just going to see the growth, period, and then it goes into the vent, too, so they're going to see the growth there. So off rip, they're going to see the lyrical growth. But throughout the project, I'm just talking about so many different topics and, so many different subjects, from love to politics to smoking. I'm talking about everything on that tape. So,
life. Yeah,
just life, period. Whatever you do is going to be spoken about on that tape. So, they're going to see the versatility, the growth, and how I can do just music, period. That's what I wanted to do with this one.
And I know the first one you said that the only person that you had featured was Maddie P. Shouts to Maddie Paradise. Any features on this one that we might know?
See, the funny part is, I didn't even put that on the first one.
I know you didn't.
I ended up not putting it on
the first one. I know you did, but the people that watched, we were waiting for it. Yeah. But, like, I know you and Maddie P, so.
Yeah, so that one was on the second one.
Oh, okay.
One. So I got Maddie Paradise, I got Cool Ones from Auckland N-Words, I got Trey Poole, I got Red Cartier, I got Crown Royale, Solage.
I feel like I know all those people. Shouts to all of y'all, because all y'all out here doing
and
it for
I think that's it. Yeah,
that's it.
That's
sure?
It. I think so. Off the top of my head, I think that's
all right. So I know that you have a listening party coming up. So can we tell the folks a bit about that? Or any shows or anything that they can become a fan?
Yeah, well, the listening party, that's going down for sure. It's not going to be just a listening party. It's going to be like you can network, whatever the case may be, while the mixtape is playing. But it's also going to be performances. Okay. I got Crown Royale performing, Trey Poole, and Red Cartier. And these dudes, just because after the first tape, people in New York just caught on, and I was listening to them before I dropped my mixtape. And, when they seen the project, they supported and they got behind it. So we kind of got like a little camaraderie where we all support. So, I wanted to not only showcase my stuff, but, the basis of the new resurgence of New York City hip-hop that, includes us at this point. So
first of all, side note, Trey Poole turns up.
Yeah. So
he turns up every time. I've seen him perform twice. When we hosted the concert and then at the Shop Blog Showcase.
Trey Poole turned up.
Trey Poole turned up. That's all I'm going to say. And his brother turns up with them. Japan, right?
Yeah, my man
turns up. So, any influences or inspiration for this mixtape as you were like preparing for it?
Yeah, like it was certain tracks like HRD. I wanted to make a dope story, so I had to listen to stuff that had like a story behind it. Like I listened to Bigger Story to Tell. I listened to Slick Rick. I was listening to Rewind. So I just wanted to see how they use language to portray a story that people could grasp. So that was an influence there. And everything else is like, kind of like, growing up you listen to, whatever it is that you listen to. And that just, what it was. I don't know, people say I sound like Nas on this one. I sound like Over on this one, Shine, L, Cool J. So, those are people I listen to growing up. Anyway.
And those are all like New York pioneers too.
Exactly.
So that makes sense.
I guess those are the influences for this project.
But you mentioned before that when you mentioned all the people that's going to perform at your listening party, that New York musicians, like a lot of you underground people, are trying to stick together. And for any of you that follow Trey, any of the thousands, millions of people that follow him on Twitter, you constantly talk about how, like, New York has a problem with sticking together, trying to support each other. Like, while we have the West Coast doing this with, you know, Nipsey and TDE, and then we have Atlanta doing this with Migos, and, you know, all these other people. So, like, let's talk about that for a bit. Like, do you think New York can come back and take over the game?
I think New York can come back and take over the game. It's just New York is in the wrong hands right now.
Okay.
The people that are running the scene are not on the scene.
Okay.
So the people that are running the scene right now are the people that's kind of the wave riders. They riding the wave. Like, they're the ones that, oh, this is popping. All right, so let's get on it because that's popping right now. It's not, let's be at these hip-hop shows, being that New York City hip-hop is down in the dumps. Let's go to these hip-hop shows and see if there's talent there.
Right.
I don't see none of them there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I go to almost every other hip-hop show, and I don't see these, you know, curators and, you know, gatekeepers to the game at any of them.
I feel like they're so busy doing, like, I don't want to throw shots at anyone, but, like, doing, like, reality shows and doing, like, like everything else, like, that has nothing to do with.
They want to be the celebrities. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the top bloggers, they want to be celebrities, and they want to take pictures with celebrities. They too busy trying to fit in on that scene to actually build the scene that got them where they at. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it right now. Just, you know, the gatekeepers. Right now, we just got to build our own buzz and do it how we want to do it and just bully our way into the door because clearly they're not opening up for nobody in the city. So
exactly. And I think that's, like, the whole theme of this episode is kind of like we're out here trying to make our own way because no one's trying to give it to us no more. And I think we all have, like, a touch of ADD, so we can't do that 9 to 5.
No.
Like, it's not working for any of us. So, like, we both went to St. John's. We're at St. John's right now. What was your major at St. John's?
I majored in sports management and business management, and I had a minor in criminal justice.
And that has nothing to do with rapping.
Nothing to do with rapping. I've never had a job in sports management, criminal justice, or business management.
But I think I feel like that's so typical nowadays because all of us, like, we're doing, like, we went to school to be a teacher and now we're doing this. Exactly. You went to school to be a sports manager and now you're being a rapper. So, like, word of advice for that kid that's probably sitting in biology class right now and that's not what he wants to do. What would you tell him?
I would say always follow what's in your heart because at the end of the day, you know, my thing was why I took a step back from rap is because I wanted to follow the society's norms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to graduate, I got to get my job, da-da-da. That's what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? And I totally neglected my dreams. So when I graduated and I got a job, I'm like, so this is what this is.
Yeah.
No.
Not cover it at all.
And I'd be at my job just writing raps because I didn't stop doing music. I always just, you know, wrote to beats or whatever the case may be. So I'm at work with my headphones on, not working, writing. And then my boy would be like, yo, son, let me see a book. He'd see my round, he'd be like, yo, son, put a mixtape together. I was like, do that shit.
Yeah.
So I would personally say, you know, follow what's in your heart. Whatever you was doing in your free time in high school, that's probably what you're going to want to do after college or if you even go to college. Do what you love and then, you know, do what you got to do to fund what you love at the same time. So you got to do a little bit of both.
But we're not telling you to drop out.
Never. Get your degree. It's always good to get your degree.
And St. John goes a long way.
What? The network I got here, I would never, ever, you know, regret coming to St. John because the network here is crazy. The support system, you know, the basis of my support system is St. John. So
totally agree. Okay, so who's your favorite rapper of all time?
All time?
Yeah. Pick one.
That's tough.
Pressure.
That's mad pressure. All right, I have two. Growing up.
Didn't I just say pick one?
All right, but look, it's a reason why. Growing up, it was Jay-Z.
Okay.
But in my adult life, it's Nas.
Okay.
So right now, it's Nas.
Okay. I can see why.
Yeah.
I can see why. And I feel like a lot of people can't see where Jay's coming from now. Because we can't go out there and buy an island for Bay.
No. It's like, you know, he raps just, you know, he's just rapping, you know what I'm saying? But when I heard, you know, Nas' recent projects to it, and I compared them to Hov, it's like, Nas still takes the art serious, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a person that takes the art of what, you know, hip-hop and making music is seriously, so that's what I can relate to now.
But are you scared that you'll fall into, like, that bracket that Nas is in? It's kind of like, I don't want to say he's underrated, but he doesn't get the shine that he should. As opposed to if you mention Jay anywhere to any person, right away they know who Jay-Z is. Although Jay could put out a Drunken Love verse, a whole CD of that, and people would buy it regardless. When Nas hasn't even won a Grammy yet.
Exactly. I'm gonna say no because when people hear BOE2, like you heard BOE1, when you hear BOE2, it's just so much versatility.
Okay.
There's not one set thing. Like you knew at the beginning that was kind of upbeat, and this was, you know, slow at the end, a little more personal. Right now it's like personal. I got this kind of track, this kind of track, this kind of track, this kind of track. So it's something for everybody to relate to. So it's not like, you know, I'm just rapping just like I did on the other one. It's just I really made music this time and put together a nice solid project. So I don't think I'd fall into that at all.
Okay. All right, just checking.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite rapper now?
Absol.
Absol?
Yeah, it's my favorite rapper.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
I was not expecting that at all, actually.
Absol is my favorite rapper right now.
All right, so like, who would you say is like your favorite rap clique that's running the game right now?
It gotta be TD, because if Absol's not my favorite rapper, it's Kendrick.
Okay.
Because, you know, their structure, how they build it, it's just like this. They don't have any flaws, you know what I'm saying? Because they market their top product correctly. Look at Kendrick, he's blown up, you know what I'm saying? And look at Absol. Absol did numbers on his album. Schoolboy Q, crazy numbers on his album.
Love Schoolboy.
And now they got SZA and they got Isaiah Rashad, and they're marketing them at the same time. So there's nobody, you know, falling by the wayside, you know what I mean? I don't think they're signing everybody. They got their solid, you know, core group of artists, and they're doing their thing. So I would have to say TDE by far.
I feel like Janae should have signed with them, but that's
right?
She should have.
She makes the best music with them.
Exactly.
She makes the best music with them.
But it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like when Drake first came out and everyone was kind of expecting him to go like the Rock Nation route, and then he went with Young Money. I mean, with Young Money he had more freedom, so I totally understand.
And but to me he's outgrown.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, but who's really doing anything over there except for him and Nicki?
Wayne is doing his thing. He's always going to do his thing.
Oh. Wayne's about to put out his last album, Forever.
Good.
Think it'll be good? Why good? You sick of Wayne?
I'm sick of Wayne,
Nah, I miss old Wayne.
I really want Wayne to do his thing on this last album, so he can give, you know, the people
I want him to come back like the Gangsta Girl mixtape, and then just fall, like just disappear and be like, I need more. But it's like he's done.
He has to go off. He has to go off. That's all. I hope so. I want that OBZ back. I need that back.
I hope so. So, name some people that would be like your dream collaboration. Like you'd sit in your room and be like, yo, it'd be really dope if so-and-so was on this track. And it could be anyone, like someone small, someone big, rock, rap, pop.
Probably Lauryn Hill.
Ooh.
Cole and Kendrick. Those. Yeah.
That's very like neo soul.
Yeah. I think you
like
do something crazy. We could do something crazy.
I'm surprised you said Cole.
Yeah.
But I think like Cole and Kendrick, they body tracks too. Like when they come together, like
yeah, they do their thing.
Yeah.
I think my aggressive style of rap would bring out Cole's aggressive style of rap, and that would end up being stupid crazy. So that's what I think.
I think you just have a whole St. John's party in the booth.
Exactly.
Like, son, remember when we used to tear up shit in Taffy?
Word up, for real.
They'd just be like, oh yeah.
You definitely did use the ball in Taffy.
That's so funny. Okay, so if you could listen to one artist for the rest of your life, like just them on repeat, every time you listen to your iPod, turn on the radio, who would it be?
It'd probably be Kendrick.
Really?
Because I can listen to Section 8 every single day. Yeah. It'll probably be Kendrick. Probably.
I still listen to Section 80 a lot.
Kendrick,
over Overly Dedicated and over his album, which is crazy. So okay, so for Wordsmiff, can we have some short-term goals?
Short term? Right now I just want to expand the fan base and eventually monetize what I'm doing. That's the short term goals. Just expand the fan base. Every day I just work to at least get one. If I get one a day, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's 365 days in a year. One a day. You know what I mean? Cool.
On top of the 1 million that follow you already, right?
I mean,
that's a lot.
Me, but not everybody supports
That's
the music.
True.
Not
That's true. A lot of people don't support. Why don't y'all support? Why don't y'all support?
That's why I was like, all right, cool, it's no doubt. You know what I mean? But I got like 3,700 plus. I wasn't even expecting that. You know, that many plays on the first one. So enough people supported to it's gotten to. So hopefully I can get everybody.
Right.
That's what I'm looking on.
And how about some long-term goals? Like, it could be anything. Like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where do you see yourself like ending up?
If the music, you know, God willing, picks up how I want it to pick up, then, you know, hopefully I'll still be doing the music thing and then running my own independent label for unsigned artists. Eventually I want to step away from music and get more to the business side, you know, because I feel like I can put in the legwork that these labels are doing, and that's what's making labels obsolete.
Right.
At this point, because they're not doing the legwork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to have your 10,000 followers already.
Mm-hmm.
I want to actually get out there and look for these artists that you got 367 followers, but your music is dope.
Right.
That's what I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Find those type of people. So that's my long-term goal.
Would you write for other people? Because we had this conversation before that, but I asked, would you have someone write for you? And you were like, no.
Not a chance.
And I was like, well, what if 3 years from now, you kind of I kind of wrote about everything. I was like, would you have someone come in? And you were like, no, because I can always find something. Mm-hmm. But would you write for other people? Like if someone's like, if you had a Soulja Boy in the booth, and he really needed that, I need that check to come back. Would you write for him?
Honestly, the check got to be real nice. Because you know
why? Soulja Boy is paid.
Yeah, the check got to be real nice. You know why? Because if I write a verse for him and it's fire, I'm going to be tight. Like, that could have been my joint, son. I'm going to be tight, because my best verses usually features. I don't know why. I usually spaz out on features. So if I write a verse for somebody and it comes out that crazy, I'm going to be tight.
Right.
But the check got to be right. So if the check is right, I'm with it.
All right. So for anyone that needs a hot verse, come with the money. Come with the money.
For money, I'll do it.
And Trey got you.
For the money, I'll do it, for real.
Yo, I can see how tight you would be if someone had your song and one that shit off of it. You just be like,
tight. I would be tight.
But it's okay because you gonna get your own awards for your own music, so it's cool.
It's cool.
All right. So Bars Over Everything drops when? 2.
Bars Over Everything 2. Save It drops April 8th, Tuesday at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
So you have mad people at work trying to download.
10 a.m. Because I just want it to be the whole thing.
Okay.
See how many I can get in a day.
Makes sense. And where can any of the fans get information about the listening party, any shows, anything like that? If they really want to hop on the Bars Over Everything bandwagon.
You could, of course, you can follow me on Twitter. That's really where I do most of my marketing. At I swear I ain't hit. I didn't.
Are you ever going to change that?
I was thinking about it, but probably not. Instagram, Wordsmiff Music. I changed that. See?
You did.
I changed that. But yeah, Instagram Wordsmiff Music or Audio Mac, just search Wordsmiff and it'll pop up.
Good. Okay.
Simple. You can Google Wordsmiff, first thing will pop up. So
nice.
That's where you can find me.
And the next time we'll have you, will you talk about Bars Over Everything 3?
Probably. I'm trying to do something crazy with that. That's the sound right now.
That might be your first album.
Yeah, from the context that I'm getting, it's probably gonna be crazy.
All right, so we just have to keep an eye out. Here's Trey, Mr. Bars Over Everything.
Bars. All right, that's your mama.